Before this Friday goes any further, I need you to stop, just for a moment, and look at what you still have. Not what is missing, not what has not happened yet, not what fell apart this week. What you still have. Because gratitude, real, deliberate, spoken out loud gratitude, is the single fastest way to shift your entire frequency. It is Gratitude Friday, and today we are going to fill this space with the most powerful words you can speak over a life. Thank you. I am grateful, not because life is perfect, but because gratitude makes life fuller than it was before. Thankfulness is not a feeling I wait for. It is a choice I make every single morning. I choose to see the good in this season, even when the hard is louder and more obvious. Gratitude is my greatest spiritual weapon. It silences fear, doubt, and discontentment in an instant. The very fact that I am breathing today is a miracle I will not take for granted. I am thankful for the answered prayers, and even more grateful for the prayers that are still being prepared. Gratitude shifts my frequency immediately, and I choose a higher frequency every single day. I celebrate what I have right now instead of postponing joy until I have more. Every person in my life who has loved me well is a gift I do not deserve and deeply treasure. I am thankful for the hard seasons because they taught me things the easy ones never could have. My ability to be grateful in difficulty is one of the most powerful things about me. I do not need everything to go right to find something worth thanking God for today. I am deeply grateful for my body, for every heartbeat, every breath, every step it takes for me. Gratitude turns what I have into enough, and often into more than enough. I am thankful for the version of me I have become through every trial I refused to let define me. Counting my blessings is not denial, it is the most accurate way to see my life as it truly is. I thank God in advance for everything still on its way because it is already decided. Every small pleasure today is a love note from a God who is thinking about me. I am grateful for second chances, new mornings, and the relentless grace that never runs out. My story, all of it, the beautiful and the broken, is something I am grateful to have lived. I carry gratitude into every room I enter and leave every room more full than I found it. I am thankful for the lessons that came dressed up as setbacks and the blessings disguised as delays. I thank God for what He stopped from reaching me just as much as what He sent my way. Gratitude is contagious, and I am committed to spreading it everywhere I go. I am grateful for the ordinary moments because ordinary strung together becomes an extraordinary life. I do not take for granted the people who choose me, love me, and stay when they could have left. Every door that opened for me this week, expected or surprising, I receive with a grateful heart. I am grateful that I am still standing, still growing, and still believing after everything I've been through. Gratitude is the language of someone who understands that none of this was guaranteed. I enter this weekend with a full heart, a thankful spirit, and a life I genuinely love living. I manifest a gratitude so genuine and so deep that it rewrites the way I see every area of my life. I manifest eyes trained to see blessings in places I once only saw problems. I manifest a heart so full of thankfulness that comparison, envy, and discontentment cannot find a foothold. I manifest that the more I give thanks, the more I find to give thanks for. Abundance multiplying abundance. I manifest a life so saturated with gratitude that the people around me are drawn into it too. I manifest the ability to be genuinely grateful for someone else's blessing without diminishing my own. I manifest that Thanksgiving accelerates every manifestation I've been standing in faith for. I manifest a deep sense of appreciation for where I am right now, even as I believe for something more. I manifest a gratitude practice so rooted in me that it survives even the hardest seasons. I manifest that giving thanks becomes my first response, before worry, before complaint, before fear. I manifest the healing of every ungrateful thought pattern that has robbed me of joy in past seasons. I manifest that the blessings I have acknowledged with gratitude continue to multiply beyond what I can track. I manifest a thankful spirit that blesses my household, that every person in my home feels the warmth of it. I manifest that I never again take for granted the gifts, the people, or the grace already surrounding me. I manifest a weekend that is restful, restorative, and rich with moments worth being grateful for. I manifest the gift of noticing, seeing the small graces and extraordinary moments hidden in ordinary days. I manifest a prayer life overflowing with thanksgiving that makes my requests feel light and effortless. I manifest that gratitude becomes the lens through which I interpret every challenge going forward. I manifest that every seed of thanksgiving I plant today returns as a harvest of unexpected joy. I manifest a sense of wonder that refuses to go dull no matter how familiar life becomes. I manifest the words to express gratitude to the people in my life who deserve to hear it today. I manifest that what I have right now is more than enough to build something extraordinary with. I manifest the joy of Friday, the gift of a week that was shown up for, lived fully, and appreciated. I manifest that entering this weekend with gratitude makes me magnetic to the blessings the weekend holds. I manifest the end of postponed happiness. I choose to be grateful and joyful right now, not later. I manifest a spirit of generosity that flows naturally from gratitude, giving because I am already full. I manifest that my testimony of thankfulness in the hard seasons becomes someone else's reason to hold on. I manifest a life so intentionally grateful that I leave this world having truly appreciated the gift of it. I manifest that saying thank you to God, to people, to life becomes the defining rhythm of my days. I manifest a gratitude so alive, so consistent, and so contagious that it changes every room I enter. You just did something extraordinary. You chose gratitude. In a world that trains you to focus on what is missing, you stopped and counted what you have. That is rare, that is powerful, and that is exactly why your life keeps getting better. Carry this into your weekend. Thank someone. Notice something beautiful. Receive a good moment without rushing past it. Because a grateful life is not something that happens to you, it is something you build, one thank you at a time. Subscribe to Daily Affirmations and Manifestations. Every day we gather here, speaking affirmations, calling in manifestations, and building a life rooted in gratitude, faith, and intention. This community is proof that a grateful people is an unstoppable people. Subscribe and start every morning from a place of overflow. Like this video and spread the gratitude to someone who needs a lift today. Comment one thing you are genuinely grateful for right now. Say it out loud. Share with someone who needs a reminder of how much they still have. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. You have one. Now watch what it draws to you.